Good morning. It's the end of December. We made it through Christmas and we were going a little stir crazy. So we decided to jump in the Jeep and find a trail. Today we're going to check out the Leota South River Trail. We were up here in the fall. We didn't spend a whole lot of time. It was pretty busy. So we figured this would be a good time to go back and check it out and take our time.
So it's starting to snow and it's been raining a little bit, and looks like things might get a little wet and muddy and a little bit treacherous, so stick with us and see how it turns out. Our trip to the Leota South Trail will take us east on Highway 10 into Clare, and then north on 127 to the North Clare Avenue exit. We head north on North Clare Avenue for about 8 miles until we reach Canoe Camp Road. A left-hand turn headed east, and then a short drive ahead and Canoe Camp Road becomes the trail. So here we are at the beginning of the Leota South River Trail, and we took this route last summer. We just drove down it, didn't do a video on it, and it was a nice little trail, pretty easy. I think it's rated as about a 2, pretty much dirt road the whole way, but it has been raining and snowing, so it could get a little muddy and a little bit treacherous, but should be a nice little trail. Was back in the summer. Yeah. And we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, the views along the Muskegon River were just really cool.
Yeah, this starts out with a nice little campground right at the edge of the Muskegon River, a nice little overlook, and
a dispersed camping spot type. Yeah.
So stick with us and let's see how it turns out.
Let's go get her dirty. This trail offers nice pullouts along the way for dispersed camping with great views of the Muskegon River. So I wanted to take a minute and explain something that's pretty important when you're out here on these trails, wherever you are, not just in Michigan, but is the signals between any off-road rig, whether you be a 4x4, side by side. It's just common courtesy when you're passing someone. You saw me do this, and that meant I'm by myself. We have nobody behind us. Instinct is to wave to people. You saw one of the side by sides wave, and I mentioned, oh, is there 5 people behind him? So when you raise your hand, you indicate how many people are behind you so that the person you're passing knows how many more to expect. It's just a sign of common courtesy out here. We're all sharing the road. It's everybody's road, so we all need to play nice together.
So one thing we mentioned was how bumpy and washboardy this trail is. We're up here in late December, where there's been a lot of mud, a lot of rainfall, even some snowfall. Probably as you come up here later in the year or earlier in the year, around April, May, June, this trail might even out a little bit more. But if it is this washboardy, you might consider airing down your tires just for comfort's sake. Okay, so that was the South Leota River Trail.
Yeah.
Nice little trail, very scenic. Had some great spots to pull over and possibly even camp in near the river.
For sure.
Definitely not a very technical trail. Like we said at the beginning, probably a 2, especially during the summer months, which we're up here in December, but during the summer months, it's probably just washboardy, probably not very wet and muddy and slippery.
Yeah, excellent trail for beginners though. I still consider us beginners, even though we've been out here recording, most of the year. I think this would be a great trail for beginner.